I'm Philip Glover, the Associate Director of Manufacturing Technical Services with Alcresta Therapeutics. One thing it's really helping with right now is just, for once we actually have our data in a proper database, right? And I know that's not an actually huge thing that most people are using QbDVision for, but being able to demonstrate our process capability on all of our process parameters in real time has been a very big help for making decisions with the operations team as well as our regulatory and quality team as well. And then just having a platform where there's an easy to use process flow diagram for how our processes work has been very good for illustrating to the team what we're doing and what we want to change when we have changes planned. I'll just give you a little background on that. We have a commercial product. It's being manufactured. We're trying to expand its regulatory use case. So what we're evaluating is what can we do to change specifications for the product to allow us to go to a more sensitive population. The question was it capable? They went through and did a tox assessment about what needed to be changed, how low did these levels need to be changed to, and we had a real-time discussion where I was able to use the data management and process capability functions in it to show the team that not only were those changes feasible, but we had a path forward. And one of my favorite things was my former boss, now colleague, looked at me in the face after doing this and said, I think you just paid for your platform in this discussion right here. So that was a big win for me. So I think the main things I can compare it to are what we were assessing against, right, as we adopted QbDVision. And what we found was the platforms that exist other than QbDVision are either too sophisticated with too many variables that I have to go through and format myself. So if I won't say any names, but some big competitors who are in the PLM space, they have these fully featured solutions, but the cost is exorbitant in order to deploy it, and the resource investment just isn't there for the size of company that we are. Whereas on the other side, there's some options that are just requirements management. And while that's nice and good for early stage, it doesn't really help me once I've launched the product. It gets me to the point of my regulatory submission, and then it's not really useful beyond that for me. And this allows me to manage and gives me the capability to manage our product throughout the entire, product lifecycle from cradle to cradle, if you will. So that was the kicker for us for picking QbDVision. Our process we were using before, as I described, it's all paper, right? It's paper on glass. Technically, we have electronic systems, but it's just all the information is tucked away in PDFs or PDFs of Excel documents, and it's just nothing's findable, nothing's usable.